So this is an analysis game. If you guys don't know what an analysis game is, it is where I close out of chat and do not look at chat. And I try to explain everything that I'm doing and why I'm doing it to the best of my ability. So we spawned into Shelterwood. Shelterwoods is a decent map for killer. It's good in the fact that there's not that many pallets, so it's relatively easy to catch people out. But it has a downside in that it is a pretty big map, and so it's very easy to lose the gens. Have them get away from you. Our Whisper's turned on. Are they doing this one? I have no idea where these people are. Alright, we're gonna leave this. I need to try to find a gen that people are actually on. People are over there, but I want to try to interrupt where people are actually at. Alright, people are actually right here. God damn it. So all three of them were here. That's actually good for us in the long run, because that means that all three of them were doing that gen instead of trying to do another gen. And so that's one gen popping in the first 2 minutes of the match instead of 3 or 4 gens. Because multiple people stacking on a gen, while it is efficient, it's efficient for doing one gen, but it's not efficient for doing all of them. That's good for us. Alright, we hit somebody that wasn't our obsession, and then we chased our obsession. The reason why I chased my obsession is because we currently have no stacks to save us for last, and we want to try to get our obsession hooked so we can get that barbecue stack. And we want to get a hat on her so she doesn't do gens, because ideally we don't want to chase our obsession. Alright, we're gonna go all the way over here. They have a pretty good line of sight of us, so this is not the best pig map. We're gonna still try to crouch. We crouch whenever Whisper turns on, and because of monitored views, they never hear our heartbeat. So we can ideally get pretty close, but they saw us coming from a mile away. This person's injured. They're choosing to do gens while they're injured, which pretty efficient thing to do, but means that they can get down pretty fast. We're gonna slap a hat on them. This person is choosing to be right next to us for some reason. Where did they go? Did they run away? They did run away. Oh, they have a toolbox. So they're probably trying to sabo. See scratch marks over there. Yeah, this is a sabo squad. I see, I see. Alright, we're gonna leave that person slugged. While we want to get hooks off, if people are presenting themselves, we can get an easy slug off and then commit to another chase, which is what I'm trying to do here. Alright, he's looping this very bad, but does he have dead hard? He does not. So we get the head off. Alright, while they did 2 gens, we have 3 hats out currently, and we still have 2 in reserve because of last will. Last will gives us an additional hat outside of our starter 4. So we have 5 in total. And with the 3 hats out, especially if they finish another gen pretty quickly, we'll stall the game for a little bit. Because the good thing about Pig is that actually there's built-in game slowdown with their hats, and so gen times are a little bit less of an issue. All right, this person got their hat off immediately. Oh no, it was the other person. Okay. I don't want her to get her hat off. And a vault. Yep. Good thing about her vaulting is we get to save our save last flash stack. Any special attack like the ambush dash or grabbing saves stacks, so I want to try to get that as much as possible. The reason why I am wonder and lost my stacks though instead of trying to go for an ambush is because I didn't know if she was very close to getting done with getting her hat off, and ideally I want to try to interrupt her getting her hat off as much as possible. All right, we're gonna M1 her here. We're gonna leave this because it looks like the Jake is running for the save. There he is. We're gonna try to interrupt everybody that's saving off the hook as much as possible, because it pulls more than one person off of gens, and it makes it to where nobody can heal, and it makes everybody very inefficient. We're gonna go after this person. Other person is our obsession, and they also have an active hat on, so we don't want to chase them. If somebody has an active hat on, or if they have a hat in general, if you have the choice to chase somebody else, you want to chase somebody else, because that person with the hat on is most likely not going to be doing a gen. And so you want to try to get the people that could be doing gens, like people that don't have hats on. You want to go after them instead of the people that have hats. That'll make it to where games naturally last longer, because like right now, the only person that can be doing gens, or that should be doing gens, is the Arizona green tea person, which I believe is a Meg, and everybody else is preoccupied. All right, the obsession got their hat off. Not too much to be concerned about though. Got 2 people over there. We got 1 person over here, I think, but we're gonna go where we confirmed saw 2 people. They're most likely gonna be healing anyways, so we're gonna down him. He still has his hat on, and we see somebody right here. The reason why we're slugging is because we see somebody very nearby, and so if we slug, we gain a lot of pressure. Oh, they're just gonna throw it down. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to ambush this hacker so that I can keep my stacks. We may not be able to do it though. Yeah, I don't know about this one. We'll go around to the other side. He's gonna vault back. Yep. She got scared. So I assume because this Meg seems like a pretty scared individual, just because of her like throwing in pallets so fast, I assumed that she was gonna vault back as soon as she didn't see me, and she did. Usually people that insta throw pallets get very anxious. Toss her up. Oh, she's dead. Oh, that's not me paying attention. All right, well, we see our slug right there. We see 2 people right here, and that was a waste of a hat. Well, we're gonna be ending the game with 5 stacks here. That's okay. All right, everybody's injured now, and now we're gonna go after this person. We looked to our right to hide a red stain and swung around the corner. That made it to where she had very little indication that we were coming around the corner because the red stain was only shown when we were already swinging. And so there was little time for her to throw it down. And if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta do it instantly, because as soon as people like realize that you're trying to mind game them, they'll just throw it on the pallet. A lot of them will just throw it on the pallet. And when the pallet is thrown down, just the best case is just to break it, and then it extends the chase. Ideally, you don't want to extend the chase. This person's probably just gonna insta throw. They're not. Okay. Oh wow, that was very weird. I expect them to do that. Well, I don't think it matters that we lost a hat. I think that these people are gonna pretty much give us the win here. I probably should take into the basement, but it's okay. Is that a gen? No, they're healing. And these 2 people with a hat, they still have to get it off, and so still, this entire time, for the past like however long, the past few minutes, nobody's been able to do a gen besides this Meg. Alright, we're gonna M1 this guy. We're not gonna chase him though, because he has a hat on. We're gonna go after this person. They were just off hook, but same still applies. I want to chase people that don't have hats on. I don't want to give them any time to do gens, because the longer that they don't do gens, the better my chances are to win, pretty much. Damn. I thought she was gonna run on through, but she didn't. We're gonna W around the loop. She's right there. And we're gonna moonwalk. Okay, she didn't. I was hoping that she'd be scared, but she wasn't scared. Alright, now even if she loops me for a little bit here, I'm gonna swing around the corner. Oh, she ran through. Even if she loops me for a little bit here, other 2 people still have hats on, and so any pallets that are thrown down right now are pretty much thrown down with very little given on our part. Because normally if a survivor's thrown down a pallet, that's them extending the chase so that gens can get done. But with the pig, when the other teammates have hats on, whenever somebody throws in a pallet, it's essentially a free pallet for you. And so that makes the game, of course that extends the chase, but it makes it to where the game is a lot more unsafe and really nothing is getting done because people have to have another objective to get done. All right, 1 person got their hat off. He's in a medium vault, and we're gonna be able to hit him through it. Ideally, I don't want to chase him, but that's the window. But oh, he tried to window tech me. He was trying to get into my collision and go past me. There's a window tech. It'll work out. But yeah, ideally we don't want to chase this guy because he has a hat, but I don't know where the other person is. Apparently they saved. Just gonna slap him up here. See barbecue. Looks like he still at the hook. Yeah, they healed. They're right at the gen. There's no way for them to get out of this. We've already chipped away at a lot of the map, and there's not that many pallets anyways. This is shelter woods. We saw somebody behind this tree. It's her. I don't really want to go after her. She can go for the same. We're gonna go after this person. Might still think we're chasing her. Damn. Snake really doesn't have a lot of recourse, and she throws the pallet. You never want to do that as Survivor. After you get hit, you get a speed boost, and you want to try to use that speed boost to either get to a window or get to another loop. So she could have got hit there and then ran through that window, and then looped me there for a while, but she didn't. She just instant wasted. She's scanning for a pallet, but she can't find any. We're gonna get some extra deviousness scoring here. There we go. She's going down anyway, so we might as well get extra points from ambush dashing. We have 500 additional points just for doing that. Down we go. Head on. But that's good for us because we know that she doesn't have dead hard. It's to throw. She throws it. And again, Jake still has his hat on, and so if he does do a gen, that'd be good for us because he activates his own hat. But he's most likely not going to do a gen during this time, so there's really not much for us to worry about. I'm just going to go around here. I'm not really sure what she's doing. We're going to ambush attack again. Again, purely just to get more points. There we go. We're already maxed out in brutality and chaser. Just deviousness. Deviousness is a really hard category to get points in for pig. Just because the way that you're supposed to get deviousness with pig is through your traps and through your ambush dash. And you only have so many traps, so once you put them out on the board, they're just gone. And your ambush dashing is only useful in certain tiles. It's not useful everywhere. I'm just gonna break this. See if he gets lucky. Oh, I overextended too much. We're not gonna break this. No point in breaking this, especially if he's just gonna W game away. He's doing the right thing though. He's trying to cover as much ground as he can. And we're gonna crouch and then ambush dash again. Extra points. Bring this corner and hook him, and that's GG. So this map kind of helped us in a way as well, because with the pig, oh, it's right here. Big maps like Shelter Woods are kind of a double-edged sword. While they suck because generators can get out from under you really easily, it's harder to patrol gens, just find survivors because of how big the map is. It's good because the jigsaw boxes are spread out so far, and it makes it to where people can't get their hats off as easy. Very good. So almost smacked up points, so we got a double pip. What were we missing? Deviousness. So we just needed a little bit more, like them not healing, I guess. A little bit more bleed time. Or just one more ambush dash. Yeah, very good.